What is up, guys? 82 Miso here, and today I got a new mascot. It is on the screen, and I have another mascot. My other friend Blazion has two of them, which, as you can guess, are Blaziken and Blaziken. So, enough with the new mascot crap, and let's get straight into the video. Top 10 water types. Let's begin. Tapu Fini is a strange tapu. I can give it that, but what I can't give it is design compared to the other tapus. This is one of the weak looking tapus. Its fairy type makes it really good, but when you have Primarina, there's no reason to have this thing. But why Tapu Fini? This horrible looking mermaid is on the list is because it's a tapu. Tapus are essentially guardians. They're supposed to be guardians anyway. But what I'm talking about is the strange origin of the tapus. I don't know it myself, but my friend knows it. I just don't bother to ask him. Oh, but Tapu Fini, as a fairy type, is good against dragon, and that can put you on my list for about as many reasons as many times my foot has smelled horrible. So I wanna do something about my hatred for Tapu Fini, and the thing that I want to do for my hatred, this is accepted. I know it's a cool Pokemon to other people. Like, my friend keeps telling me, dude, just accept the thing. Okay, as a tapu, it becomes good in my book. That's no reason to hate on it. But Tapu Fini is just doesn't look cool at all compared to the other tapus. But it's good enough to get a spot at the number 10. Diving in at number 9, we have the mystical sea lion, Primarina. Finally, a good-looking mermaid on the list. As I'm not a good fan of weak-looking Pokemon, I'm a good fan with Pokemon with awesome Z-moves. And that just have a pretty good typing overall. As I discussed, having a fairy typing makes you good in my book, but looking good, sounding good, while doing it is awesome. Although its gender ratio is absolute garbage. Dear God. But Primarina's voice. Look at the screen. Look straight at the screen. Look at it. Look at it with your own eyes. Look at it. Look at it. I'll even put a troll face on it. But it still sings as good as it sounds. As its Pokedex entry makes it out to be, it's actually an amazing singer. A very amazing one at that fact. The one thing Primarina can't do is look badass. But that doesn't stop it from being cool, as I've already put it at the number 9 spot. No bring back. Finally, an end to the water fairy types, the feminines. Now we get to the ones that look like they want to straight up punch you. This form of Keldeo. You can see the other Keldeo on the left, but don't focus on that garbage Keldeo. Focus on this majestic, sword fighting, awesome, destructive, unstoppable Keldeo. Wow, just wow. The amount of power that this Keldeo has is too good to be true, so I dumped it right here at number 7. Oh, wait, it's number 8. Okay, I dumped it here at number 8 because it was too good to be true that we had found a better water fighting starter. I mean, water fighting Pokemon, because we don't have water fighting starters. But then the others. I am soon regretting putting this at number 8. But hey, all of these other Pokemon look and are stronger than my friend here, Keldeo. Swampert, the king of the swamp, the only one who can destroy all water with one fell swoop. This swamp monster can destroy what it wants. Anything in its way will be destroyed. That's why it is number 7. But there's more. Much, much, much more. Swampert isn't just the cool. He doesn't just look cool, but he is strong. So strong that he's the only thing stopping Mega Sceptile from being the best Mega for me, because Mega Swampert is my third best Mega after my friend Mega Lucario. Now, Swampert, as the king of the swamp, has to have some swampy things, but in case you didn't know, Swampert makes earthquakes with its bare hands. It's cool, but not as cool as destroying mountains, which it can do with Hydro Pump. That's why Mega Swampert is my wiggity number 7 pick for this list. Hello, my Unova starter. Why are you at number 6? Oh, I know. Because you're awesome. Duo got me through the entire game. Never wanted to evolve into Samurott. That's ugly. Stupid thing. It's stupid looking. Oshawott is cute. Duot looks cool when it evolves into Samurott. What happens to Duot? Duot is just cool. It's the coolest out of the middle stage of evolution. And I think it is the coolest middle stage. Because it's the only middle stage that hasn't went to its final stage and still made it on my team. But that doesn't stop Duo from being awesome. But I put it at number 6. Why do we have a walking tank? Literally, Blastoise is a literal walking tank. Because of its cannons and its defense. It's not a glass cannon, but it's a walking tank with a bit of a good moveset. I taught my Blastoise many useful moves in Gen 1. It got me through the game. This is why Blastoise is on my list. The Mega just looks cool. And its defenses, I just want to skyrocket even more. At the number 4 spot, I'm giving you my Primal Kyogre. Primal Kyogre is a very good Pokemon as it completely immune. It is completely immune to fire type moves. Primal Kyogre is also very slow, but when you give it the Swift Slim, it will Swifty the Slim faster than Mega Swampert in its Mega Swamp. This thing is such a cool Pokemon, and for that reasoning, I will give it the number 4 spot on my list. Suicune, the one Pokemon that is guardian besides Kyogre. Cleaning up the pollution of the sea, Suicune is ultimately trying to cure the earth. Other Pokemon don't know this, so Garbodor swim and make the water polluted and ask Muk to come and help them. Suicune can completely cure it. Suicune fights. Suicune is also my favorite Gen 2 legendary because water type is one of my favorite type. Only a few steps under fire. The water is the only type of legendary that I appreciate and doesn't have any backstory that needs to be explained for it to be good. Seriously, do you need to explain everything about Suicune as you have to do with Raikou and Entei? Why have Entei and Raikou when you got Suicune with one Aurora Beam? You'll send them flying to the moon. This thing will purify the waters, cure the world of its pollution, and it will get rid of scum just as a solution. So you better not get in this thing's way, or else you'll see yourself in the desolate lands with so much water you will be polluted. You had the bright idea to have the Emperor of China come here. I came here on my own, and I came here to fight in battle. Basically, Empoleon. Empoleon is a water steel type with some good advantages and some good disadvantages. Grass is quote unquote better than the incineration beam of Gyarados. I consider Empoleon's steel typing to be completely absurd because fire and grass are gonna do at least something, and their secondary typings make it even harder for them to lose, as ground good against steel, as fighting good against steel. Well, nobody cares about these factors because it applies to nearly all of them except Torterra. That idiot. Anyway, Empoleon is essentially the Emperor Pokemon with cool feats and design. It was designed to wear that little head crown so that it looks absolutely cool. And the king of the Empoleon rules over the Piplup and its middle stage evolution. I have no idea what it's called, but it rules over them. I like to call Empoleon his title, as it is totally appropriate. The king of the sea, but the emperor. And there's only one water type that I think can top the emperor of the sea. Here comes Ash Greninja, the ninja of the sea, the dark type that is known as number 1. I see Ash Greninja to be one of, if not the best, water dark type. I consider it to be much, much, much better than the other two, for they were only equal in middle stage and first stage. When it comes all down to the final stage, you've got no water starter better than Ash Greninja. Except, of course, the real Greninja, because Ash Greninja sometimes kinda sucks. And the original kind of does some more impressive feats, as you need the original Greninja to have this overpowered ninja frog. But the one Ash Greninja that you can obtain is from a special thing that you have to do in the Alola region. Having this Pokemon as number 1 is a pleasure. Now let's cut to the next segment, and I tell you what we're gonna be telling you today. I've been waiting for this moment. All of these Pokemon on my screen are my new mascots. I've been waiting for the close end of this video to tell you that. Usually I don't have a mascot, since I'm not gonna be linked to a specific one of these guys. It's gonna be completely random, like absolutely random. Random beyond your mind, which one I'm gonna use next. Even I don't know, I just pick one. I grab one, I blindfold myself, I do this blindfolded. You can't tell me what to do. I make the rules. But right now, all of them are gonna be my mascots no matter